Damson Idris's subscription ended. What do you expect? Lori Harvey's pappy, who's not really her pappy, but she got his last name, told us to think like a man. And that's what she been doing. During Black Women's You Name It Month. What did you expect?
Now, before I continue, let's talk about Colon Broom. Colon Broom is a high-fiber dietary supplement that uses the highest quality ingredients to support your gut and microbiome health. If you are part of the bloating girlies coalition like I am, this product is for you. If you have a hard time digesting, this product is for you. How it works is the fiber absorbs water and expands its way into the original size of our digestive tract. The subtle fiber in Colon Broom traps sugar, cholesterol, and fat, slowing their absorption into the body. The fiber removes waste along the stool, and it acts like a sponge and it softens your stool and helps remove the body's waste more quickly and efficiently. Colon Broom reduces bloating, digestion, and constipation problems, works as a prebiotic, and nourishes healthy gut bacteria. And it tastes hella good. Colon Broom is currently offering a 6-month supply with up to 65% off, but baby, if you need an extra push, use my code Jessie Woo at checkout to get an extra 10% off on top of the already existing deal, child. Quick, run while supplies last. Cheers. What's up, guys? It's your sister. Just to let you guys know that I dropped a song called RELEM while I've been in Africa. Please, please, please download the song, go to the video, check it out. It's called RELEM by Jessie Woo, and I'd really appreciate it if you check it out. I love, love, love this song. I wrote this song back in March of last year, and I made this beat with my mouth. Let me know if you want to see the footage of that. It's really interesting. But yeah, this is my new song called RELEM. Please check it out as soon as possible.
What's up, y'all? I am currently in the motherland, child. I am in Ghana. I landed here yesterday. And, ooh, Lord, I've been going through a lot, child. It's been great. I've had a great experience so far. My wig came off, child. I done put holes on the side of my wig, child. So I'm about to install this while I'm on camera. Shout out to Miss Osh Posh. I hope I'm saying her IG right, but she has this lace glue that she just dropped called My Sticky Little Secret. This is it right here. This is not a promo. She's not paying me for this at all. I just really, really like it. It grips strong, like it dries quickly. It grips really strong. I'm not really in my element right now. I'm not at home, so like I feel like I'm not doing my best job, but I'm gonna just make it do what it do, child. Literally came in from being outside all day. So what did I do today? Today was like my first full day in Ghana. Last night we went to Tree House, which was really, really cute. Yeah, I see it. While I'm waiting for my turn.
I'm a board advisor.
A board advisor.
Yeah,
okay.
so I coach them how to kind of maintain order.
Okay.
Yeah. So see, let's start with your package. We can start with safe.
Thank you. This is lovely. Merci. This is lovely, lovely. Cheers.
Yeah, so
Nice. Yeah, money green. Money green. This is really pretty. I like it. Back home we call them First Nations. They rounded up 20,000 dogs. Resemble like the Aztec people of Mexico or the Incas of Mexico. Like you could tell when you see them, you could really tell, right? So there's just these people that to survive in our climate. The flavor. In the Canadian climate. So these people were nomads. We used to get
went to dinner. I had some prawns. I had, oh my God, some pork belly. It was amazing. I had some fried fish. Oh, the drinks were so good. The dessert was amazing, child. I had this chocolate cake with ice cream with Bailey's in it, baby. It was so damn good. Then today we woke up and what did we do, child? We went to so many different places, but we went down to Freedom Square. We went to a museum. Then we went to child, we went to a lot of different things, child. Then after all that, we went out to eat. The place that we ate at is actually a culinary school, so I actually learned how to make jollof. Ghanaian jollof at that, so you know what I'm saying? So people in my DM keep telling me, oh, you in Ghana, girl, you gonna find your husband. So, child, I gotta be ready for my husband. I gotta know how to cook him some damn jollof, child. So I made sure I learned how to make some jollof, you know what I'm talking about? So I could be sure, so I could be ready for my husband during Black Women's and Native Americans taught white people how to season their meat month, okay? Shout out to the Native Americans, child. Yeah, so now I'm back home. We have an early day tomorrow, and honestly, I really wish I would have got braids, but I did not have a chance to do none of that like before I came. Like my schedule was just all over the freaking place, and I just really didn't have a chance to do anything like at all. So yeah, child, so I'm here. But I think while I'm in Ghana, I'm gonna try to get braids while I'm here. So child, while I've been gone, child, it's been a lot of things going on. You got, for this episode of Just a Couple Things, it's a lot of things that's going on back home, child. You got, Lori Harvey. She done canceled, Damson Idris's subscription. Okay, so, you know, he went a little bit over his subscription. He went over a year. Okay, praise the Lord. But the subscription has come to an end during Black Women's Native Americans taught white people how to season their meat month. Actually, you know what? It shouldn't even be season their meat because white people still can't season shit. So, okay, Native Americans taught white people how to cook month. During Black Women's You Name It month. But anyway, during Black Women's You Name It month, Damson Idris subscription has come to an end. We thank God. We bless the Lord at all times, even through the hard time. My thing is this, right? The internet is always in an uproar, and I just really don't understand that. Because basically, Lori Harvey's daddy, who isn't really her daddy, but is her daddy, because she got his last name, but he ain't her daddy, but he really her daddy, told us all to think like a man. And when he said that, Lori listened to her daddy. She inhaled that advice. Why are we shocked that during Black Women's You Name It month, that once again, she has ended one of these men's subscription? Like, what? Why are we shocked during Black Women's You Name It month? Can y'all please stop being shocked? I had noticed a little while ago though, I was like, damn, is anybody gonna talk about this? I had noticed a little while ago that they wasn't following each other. You know, I was minding my business, minding their business. And I did take a notice. I did see that they wasn't following each other, but I was like, oh, I'm surprised nobody's really talking about this because it's been a while since they haven't followed each other. I was a little like, okay, nobody's gonna talk about this? Okay, maybe nobody really cares. So I'm surprised that just now the blogs are picking it up. But what really made me scream, child, is the joint statement. Not they coming out with a joint statement, child. Let me go ahead and read this joint statement while I let my wig dry. Hold on. All right, child, let me read the joint statement, child. A joint statement after dating for 1 year is pretty insane. Like, it's not that deep, but okay. We are at a point in our lives where our individual paths require our full attention and dedication. We part ways remaining friends with nothing but love and respect for each other and the time we shared together. All right, child. Not a joint statement after 1 year dating. Like, be for real. Be for real, child. The subscription in it is cool. I see a lot of people online, like, You know, obviously, like, they dogging Damson Idris out. They're making fun of him. There's a picture of him, Michael B. Jordan, and Drake together. And I saw somebody who said, child, now she got to go ahead and date Drake so she could really fulfill the prophecy of this picture. I screamed. I screamed. But, honestly, like, I just don't understand why people are just so still in an uproar every time Lori Harvey breaks up with somebody. Like, Steve Harvey is her pappy. He told her to think like a man, okay? And that is what she's doing. And she's young. She's a man eater. She's a man eater during Black Women's You Name It month. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Shit. Be young, bitch. Do this in your young years. Because when you hit 30, bitch, and your knees start hurting at 6 o'clock at night, and your lower back start aching at 32, bitch, it's not gonna be the same. It is not gonna be the same, bitch, okay? So please take heed of them 20s. Run through these niggas like the running back that you are, Lori Harvey. Yes, period. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. Run through these niggas, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, bitch, okay? Yes, I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it during Black Women's You Name It month.
And also, I just thought about this as I'm editing this video, but her ability, Lori Harvey's ability to detach from these men as soon as these relationships no longer serve her is a beautiful thing. And I think that a lot of more women need to be able to do this, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 70s. If a relationship doesn't serve you, if it's no longer serving you, get gone, girl. Like, if you're not getting what you truly want out of the situation, why are you still there? And I think a lot of us are just conditioned to stick things out. You know, let's just see if we can work this out. No, girl. No. If you feel that it doesn't serve you, leave the relationship. Go find something else to do. Not necessarily find another guy, but find something else to do that serves you, girl.
Yeah, I mean, did we really see this last thing? No. To be honest, I still feel like her and Michael B. Jordan was a real thing. I know a lot of people think that they weren't, but I actually think that her and Michael B. Jordan were really good together, and I really feel like they were a real couple. I never believed this Damson thing. I never believed it. Didn't understand it. Didn't understand it at all. I get it. She's gorgeous. But yeah. Never thought that this was real. Let me know if you guys thought that it was real. I never, ever thought that this was like a real couple that was really gonna make it at all. Did they look cute together? Yes, but they didn't look as cute as her with Michael B. Jordan. I'm sorry, it was never given that. Her and Michael B. Jordan looked so beautiful together. I don't know what it was. They looked very beautiful together. They looked like they really, really loved each other. Like, it looked sincere. This one just didn't look like that. At all. To me, maybe I'm wrong, let me know what you guys think, but I never really saw them and thought, ooh, wow, never thought that. It was never given that to me. Her and Michael B. Jordan was it for me. So yeah, so Damson gonna be fine. My thing is like, what's going on in y'all lives that require y'all full attention? Lori, what do you do? And listen, that's not me coming for you, sis. Bitch, the white women's, the non-black women's, they don't be having to do shit. Look at the Kardashians. What the fuck do they do? We still don't know, okay? So, girl, what do you do that's requiring all this? I mean, I know she models. You know what? She does have her skincare line, which I was able to get some when it first came out. She does have, like, swimsuit partnerships from time to time. She does have clothing partnerships from time to time. She does model, like I said. So, you know what? I retract that. Lori is a brand. She's a brand. Like, she's a walking brand. Damson, Hollywood is shut down right now, so I don't know I don't know what you're doing, cause baby, Hollywood is shut down. But at the same time, you know what? Damson is a sought after actor, so I'm pretty sure that he's still getting auditions that we're not privy to. Those people who are sought after, those people who are A-listers, they get a lot of opportunities that other people are not gonna get, even though we're in a shutdown right now. So yeah, I mean, I'm wishing them the best during Black Women's You Name It month. I'm pretty sure Lori Harvey's already cooking up her next relationship. Okay? But it's really kind of wild to break up like this right before you name it day. Like y'all broke up before you name it. Are you serious? But before chicken, chicken, grits, you name it. Like you break up before you name it. That's kind of wild. That's like, damn, like you ain't want to see her during Thanksgiving? Like that's crazy. Breaking up before the holidays is really insane to me. That means like y'all really just wasn't feeling it for each other. Like y'all wasn't seeing it. Because that's pretty insane. Like, so y'all not gonna be jingling each other's bells for the holidays? That's crazy. I'm sorry. Y'all couldn't make it work? Y'all couldn't let Mariah Carey at least defrost before y'all broke up? That's crazy. All right, let's move on. All right, so now let's get into Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, child. So, you know, I guess today's just a couple of things. It's all about the couples. So, you know, you have Jeezy who's promoting his current album, and you know he sat down with Nia Long. Shout out to Nia Long. Shout out to Nia Van Sant Winfrey Long and her interviewing skills. It was really cute to see her sit down and interview Jeezy. I thought that was really cute, and especially considering her going through, you know, her scandal that she went through with her fiance last year. I think it was nice to see them both come together and have this talk that they had. So let's go to the interview. There's a snippet of it that's floating around that I really did like. So let's talk about it. So let's play it and talk about it.
Happens when a man gets to the point where they're just like, okay, I'm filing for divorce.
Integrity intact. I could never say anything that would not honor somebody.
Absolutely.
But I can tell you that this has not been a easy journey. Right. I can tell you that I'm saddened. I can tell you that I'm disappointed. I can tell you that I'm uneasy. Right?
Lord.
But again,
a lot of emotions, child.
God has put me in a different path, and that path is going to entail for me to take care of myself and to love myself and to be in the best situation. And I can thrive as someone who's been through all the things that I've been through.
It's kind of something you can't explain.
Yeah, you can't. The real thing is like, you know, I don't like to fail at anything.
It happens when a man gets to the point where they...
God has put me on a different path. Didn't God want us to be married? Like, isn't like marriage a God thing? Like, ain't marriage like what God intended for us? What path is this? I would like some clarity on that. What path is this, Jeezy? What path is this? Because ain't this what God intended? Now, Jeezy, you've been engaged. No, Jeezy was engaged to someone else before Jeannie Mai, because he has 2 other baby mamas. I remember him being engaged to another young lady. I think it was like 2018 or something like that. I just remember seeing the engagement and then boom, seeing Jeannie Mai. I remember thinking like, damn, what happened to the black lady? But why is this a constant with you, Jeezy? Because like, is marriage not what God intends for you to do? Because it seems like something is amiss. So you had 2 baby mamas before this. 1 was an engagement. Neither of them made it down the aisle with you. Then you got to Jeannie Mai, Miss Dark Meat on the side, white meat to keep me lean. She made it down the aisle with you, but now you're ended up in divorce. And now it's God is setting you on another path. I don't know. I just really wish that he would just say marriage is not for me. Like, it's really okay. It's really okay just to say, you know what, marriage is just not for me. Why don't people like to say that? Why don't people just be honest? Marriage is not for me. That's it. And it could be for a bunch of different reasons. But there are people out here who really like marriage is just not for them. And instead of just like saying a whole bunch of nothing, I would rather just hear, you know what, marriage is just not for me. It's not for me. Monogamy is not for me. And it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad human being. It doesn't mean that you ain't shit. It just means marriage is not for you. Monogamy is not for everybody. Monogamy is not for everybody. Let's continue.
lose. I don't want to fail.
I don't want to fail.
Oh, you know what? I do want to address that too. The whole, I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. And while I get that, there's a lot of people out there who don't want to fail, right? But isn't giving up on something failing? Like, so you get married and you get a divorce like within less than 5 years of being married. What did this woman do? What happened in this marriage that you guys couldn't work on? Unless this girl was calling you a nagore to your face. You know what I'm saying? Unless she was out here cussing out your parents, being insufferable, unless she was like fucking up your business dealings, like she had, what was being done here that you just could not work out within less than 5 years? Again, he doesn't owe me this explanation. He doesn't owe any of us an explanation. But I'm just saying, like, as a viewer of all this, because obviously it's being told to the public, so I'm consuming it. I'm just thinking to myself, what is it that y'all couldn't work on? Because to me, like, just quitting and just getting a divorce, that's not failing? I don't know. Let's continue.
Happens with me either.
You know,
I don't want to lose. I don't want to fail.
I don't want to fail, especially when I know what
you've poured in.
Right. And, you know, as I sit across from you, like, I can only be responsible for myself.
True.
You know, and I can only do...
Jeezy look damn good, though.
Right. And I can't expect someone else to do what I'm doing.
But did you go to therapy with her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
So you actually addressed it,
Right.
tried to work through it, tried to do the work, and it just was like not happening.
No.
Well then shit, you tried. Me either.
You know,
I don't want to lose. I don't want to.
Not well then shit you tried. Nia, that was very unserious. Not well then shit you tried. Alright, next, let's go get a cup of coffee. Shit, fuck this shit. Fuck this marriage. Fuck it, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But Nia is very much me. Okay, well shit, fuck it, you tried. I remember when people was eating me up. I remember like at Dish Nation when like Tamar was like, I'm so sad over this divorce. And I was like, I'm not. Like, shit. Sometimes marriages just aren't, like, it just doesn't work. And these people are in Hollywood. Like, Hollywood is not exactly known for having good, stable, long-lasting marriages, right? But I am looking at Jeezy like, sir, there's a common thread here, okay? There's a common thread here. The black women baby mamas, and only one of them was a fiance, they didn't get married. Miss Dark Me on the side, she made it down the aisle. Why didn't that work? Now I'm looking, that's 3 people, Jeezy. Why is it not working? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on during Black Women's You Name It month? What's going on? What's going on? It's something in the midst. It's something in the midst. So here's where Jeezy lost me in the interview, right? So this clip right here.
Right now, I'm in a bad space. We going through it out here every day. You wouldn't even imagine, right? And there's no safe place for us to land. There's no safe place for us to have these conversations. We can't have it with our homies. We can't have it with our brothers and our partners because it doesn't rest.
It doesn't translate because they don't have life experience.
Right, and they don't have that empathy there, right? Yeah. They don't have that mothering, that nurturing thing, you know. And this is like, for me, it's real. As a man, I just hope that our women, black women in particular, can see this,
yeah,
and give us a safe space. Really, women all the way across the board, because we as men, like we heard, to be vulnerable to tell, you know, your partner that, you know, right now I'm in a bad space. We going through it out here every day. You wouldn't even imagine.
Everybody want black women to be a safe place. Where is a safe place for black women? During Black Women's You Name It month, where is the safe place for black women's? Everybody want black women to be a safe place. Be a safe place. But can you be a safe place? As if black women are not a safe place. It just really gets tiring. This rhetoric is tiring. Like, First of all, again, this is a man who had 2 black baby mamas who did not marry them. And you went outside of your race to marry. And I don't see anything wrong with that. You can go outside of your race. You can marry whoever you want. But why are you looking for black women to be your safe place when you're seemingly not providing that? Now, I don't know what the ins and outs are with him and his children and all that and with his relationship with those women. But it's just like, to me, making a black woman a baby mama, how is that creating a safe place for that woman? How is that creating a safe place for those black kids? Let's be serious. How good of a father can you be without close proximity? Let's just be honest. And I'm just asking that just in general, right? A lot of these broken homes are broken because the father doesn't have close proximity. And so it's not a safe place for the black woman. It's not a safe place for your kids. But here you are looking for a safe place for black women, but you weren't willing to make the highest commitment when it comes to relationship with black women. You were willing to do it outside of your race. Totally fine with that, right? But even with that woman, it's ending in divorce. So what safe place are you creating for anybody? And I don't know, newsflash, guys, like, black women are not your mothers. We're not your mothers. Your mommy issues, you need to go to therapy for that. Go to therapy. Black women love going to therapy. Why don't y'all? And then the problem is when y'all finally do decide to go to therapy, it be too late because that black woman that's in your life been telling you to go to therapy for years and years and years. So by the time you finally agree to go to therapy, you're at the end of the road and now it's too late. A lot of therapists say that all the time, that by the time that a black man comes in, a black couple comes in, they're literally at their wit's end. And that woman has been telling that man to come to therapy for years. How do black men create safe places for black women? That's a real question. I'm not even trying to, I'm not joking. Seriously. How do black men do that? Why y'all always asking black women to do something that you guys seemingly just don't prioritize doing when it comes to us? I would like to know. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. How are you doing it? How are you doing that? How are you providing a safe space for the black women that you love, that you're in a romantic relationship with? Like you just said, your boys don't do it because they don't have the empathy, they don't have the nurturing qualities, they don't have the mothering. But the way black men be treating their homeboys, you would think they in a relationship with their homeboys. Let's be honest. The way y'all be attached at the hip, it's giving Black Mirror. Okay? It's giving he down there playing that video game. Alright? Just being honest. The way y'all be attached to the hips with your homeboys, even when y'all be down to the club, the way y'all be sharing bottles and, you know what I'm saying, sucking up on the same bottle. The love just be so apparent. And then you get to the women in your lives and it's just like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What in the Marvin Gaye? How are you creating safe places for black women? For the black women that you are romantically attached to in your lives? Serious questions. For real, for real. Let's move on. Okay, so final couple in today's Just a Couple Things is Ashanti and Nelly. Now, is it me or this is just honestly like the most beautiful spin the block action I've ever seen. Like I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I feel when I do see like any videos or any pictures, you know, of Nelly and Ashanti together. It's just really giving like reunited and it feels so good. Reunited, baby, reunited, cause we understood. Like, it's just giving, like it's really, really giving. I really like it. But I have seen like some think pieces about this. Like Tasha K did a whole video, which I know we shouldn't value what Tasha K has to say, but Tasha K does have a big following, and when she speaks there, she does speak for a lot of people. Like, let's just not act like that's not true. She has a huge following. There are people out there who do value what she says. And so I did see like a breakdown that she did where she was talking about the fact that Ashanti's doing too much. You know, she threw him all these birthday parties. She bought Nelly a car. And I remember watching this and thinking, first of all, I don't agree. Because then she kind of said, I feel like she kind of said that, I might be wrong, but I feel like she did call Ashanti like desperate. Like, oh, like your desperation is showing, like you're desperate for a ring, or, you know, you're desperate to get the ball rolling on this thing. And I thoroughly disagree with her on that, and anybody else who would call what Ashanti is doing as desperate. I think a lot of people just don't understand that some women are just happy women, right? And women that are happy, when you meet a guy, you're dating a guy, that adds to that happiness. A lot of times you just want that guy to feel the happiness that you are feeling when you're with them. I can really relate to that. Like, you know, I told you guys about my Hawks game date, how, you know, this was someone that I was spending a lot of time with. He was providing a service for me, and, you know, conversations did turn romantic, and I just felt like, you know, it would be a nice gesture, not only to say thank you, but, you know, we had been having like romantic style conversations, and he had told me that he wanted to go on a date or whatever. And so, you know, I got these Hawks game tickets because I knew someone who's married to someone who works for the organization. And so I was like, yeah, let me, you know, give him these tickets. Like, he had been providing a service for me earlier that day. And so I was like, you know, the game is near his home. So like, I'll pick him up, I'll pick you up, and I'll take you to the game. And, you know, after we went on that date, his whole thing to me was, like, I remember saying, you know, we went out for pizza afterwards, and we were just talking, and I was like, you know, so, I mean, would you consider that like a date? Because we were talking about going on a date. And I was like, would you consider that a date? He's like, actually, yeah, I do consider this our first date. And I was like, okay, so, you know, I'm looking forward to you taking me on a date. And he was like, you know, you asking a man for a date, that's like a man asking you where my hug at. Like, it's giving where my hug at, you know? And when I shared that story with you guys, some of you guys are in the comments. Most of you guys were like, yeah, that was fucked up for him to say, which it was fucked up for him to say. But some of you were saying, oh, but it's giving desperate. Why would you take someone who had never taken you on a date anywhere? Why would you take a man that has never done anything for you, you know, to a Hawks game? And I feel like that point is valid as well. Do I agree that I'm desperate for doing that? Absolutely not. But I am alert enough to know that some people do really read that as desperation, where for me, I'm just like, well, you know, this guy's been making me happy. He's done some things for me, although I was paying him. But, you know, we had started spending some time together, and I just really want to like make him feel like how he was making me feel. But I get it. I get the commentary that is desperation, because some people really don't compute that way. They don't compute that as, oh, she's just being nice. They compute it as you being desperate. And I don't understand that, but I understand it if that makes sense. And so in Ashanti and Nelly's situation, I don't think it's desperation at all. But seeing that type of commentary, it does make me fear that he may see it like that, and I really hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't. These are people who've known each other for over two decades. So I really hope he's not reading that as that. I really hope he's reading this as, you know what? This is my second chance with the love of my life. Let me do what I should have done. Let me make things right. Let me make that commitment to her. I really hope that that's where that ends up with Nelly and Ashanti. They're such a beautiful couple together. They look beautiful. They have a good time. They have so much history. They know each other. They've been through a lot. And I feel like the industry really did take a toll on their relationship. We know the Irv Gotti stuff. We know the Murder Inc. stuff. We know, right? But I can't help but root for them. Like, I'm rooting for them. I'm really rooting for them. And I really hope that he sees that this is a happy woman, despite it all. This is a happy woman, despite everything she's been through. She's still intact, she's still emotionally intelligent, she's still emotionally available, she's happy, and I hope that he himself has done the work to be who she needs, who she would need in a husband, and that he's ready to make that commitment to her. Let me know if you guys agree with that. But I don't know, I just really like what I'm seeing with them. It just gives me a lot of butterflies when I see them together. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed. I done installed my wig, so my wig is intact for tomorrow. I have a long day ahead of me in Ghana. Let me know if you guys want to see more footage of me in Ghana. I'm here with an organization by the name of Sorted Chale. They specialize in, welcoming you home. Akwaba means welcome home here in Ghana, and they specialize in putting trips together and, curating trips for out-of-towners and foreigners to come into Ghana, especially us blacks, to come in and have a good time and come home. So let me know if you guys want to see more footage of me here. I'm with them all week and I'm really, really excited. Make sure that you're liking, you're sharing, and you're subscribing. Oh my God, keep me in your prayers, child. My allergies are kicking in. I don't know if you guys can notice it in my voice. But yeah, y'all, so I'm really excited to be in Ghana. Oh, also, if you have any pointers, if you have any places you think I should go while I'm here, let me know. In the meantime, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. I mean, of course, Damson Idris's subscription ended. What do you expect? Harvey's pappy, who's not really her pappy, but she got his last name, told us to think like a man. And that's what she been doing during Black Women's You Name It month. What did you expect?